Wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. Jack, we Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Rick flaring, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My ground repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow, who can't cry for spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids. D-Phase. Yeah. Bubba C. Yeah. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring, son up, baby.
Hit up Ohasha. Listen, brother, off script, there is a word from the Lord. Listen, God has given you the anointing of pettiness. Brother, you've been getting on JSU's neck since you got here. I never knew you was going to do a show about the Dion disciples. But beyond that, brother, listen, keep bringing the smoke. Keep bringing the pettiness. Listen, the people want to hear you. They're going to hear you. And remember, God's going to bless you. Be blessed, brother.
Breakdown. I love, too easy topic, don't take offense when I touch down. I got it to a T, not a QB sneak, but if your D look weak, I'ma rush now. The trick of the trade, we're trying to celebrate. Everybody want it done tastefully. They can't tackle me, they knowing it's the truth, but they still wanna hear me say it tactfully.
H is for the heavy hits, how we handle his hypertension has to be clever. It's better if they just let him sit. Nah, this ain't a hobby, hallelujahs hollow the halls. This is champions writing the hieroglyphs on the walls.
Everyone envisioning encrypted plays on the side. Know the end goal, the end zone, and enter in my eyes. Echoes from people, me, host emos enchanted inside. Entanglements in the trenches, clear benches, enjoy the ride. Essentially, we eccentric, yet we also eclectic. Well respected, collected, and never look for no exit. No exceptions, it's expected. You took an L, so accept it. Can't water the squad down, every player electric.
That's shocking. I'm exercising every evident energy leading to victory. I call that energy winergy. When we play, it's like a symphony. Execution of an extra point to put me up for endorsement deals. I'm in the end zone now, my favorite place on the field. I see no equals, even odds fall when stacked against us. We crack them in the trenches, then we send them back to benches. Eternalize my endeavors, Canton enshrinement. Exit 107 on 77's where you'll find us.
Jay, bro, you snapped on that one, bro. That's cold. I salute you.
Man, right back at you to the backpack pole. We both did our thing. It's Joe Allende, by the way, yeah. Scotty, Mike Reed, yeah. D breakdown,
What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. You already know what it is. Hump Day in full effect. You already know what it is. Appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. And listen, I couldn't do this show without my brother from another. Listen, give it up for my man, Mike Reed. That's enough of that.
What's going on, Scotty? Happy Wednesday, brother.
Happy Hump Day, my boy. What's going on with you?
Man, nothing much, man. Hey, Victory Wednesday, another one. Hey, I take it.
Yeah, Victory Wednesday. You know, somebody's school on their chest has already clinched the swag. He's champion. Yeah.
Hey, there's no more victories in football, so I gotta salute them. We just gotta get ready to beat their ass next year.
Okay.
That's all.
Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming.
Oh, hey, I can't hate on them, you know.
Keep dreaming, my boy. You know,
we good over here in Jackson.
Real different without Dion.
We good over here in Jackson, Mississippi. We good.
Okay, y'all something, but it ain't good. Yeah, y'all something, but it ain't good. Now, before we get into today's show, I got a couple announcements. Listen, HBCU Live Thursday. First time I'm doing it. It's a panel. It's gonna be me, Zoe from your.
Yeah. I like it. All right.
Zoe from the counselor session, from the mass meetings. It's gonna be BJ Jones, and it's gonna be
boy. I be tuning to BJ on Twitter.
Yeah,
I love having some hot topics, but sometimes he go way far left.
So it's gonna be a doozy. Tomorrow, 8:30, 7:30 Central. It's me, Zoe, Perry, and BJ giving you an overall arcing look of HBCU football and looking forward until next year, right? Of who should we be looking out for? Teams, upside, downside, the ebbs and flows of HBCU football. So make sure you tune into that HBCU Live Thursday, 8:30, 7:30 Central Time. And also, gotta make another announcement too. A very good friend of mine, subscriber to the channel, Monty, has a nonprofit organization. It is called Threads for Success. Let me bring this up real quick so you guys can see this. Am I on the right thing? Let me see. Here we go. All right. It's called Threads for Success, right? It's where you donate. They get suits and everything like that. This is their promo, but I'm going to put the link in the chat. Listen, guys, this is for the youth. Great program. If you have something to give, $5, $10, $20, $100, $1,000, it is to a great nonprofit. I believe he's been doing this for over 10 years in the city of Detroit area. So if you can, willing and able, please give. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Right? Great nonprofit organization and things like that. But if one of my Oh, come on, Reese out here gifting off-script memberships. That boy got him a new job out here stunting on him. He out here stunting on him. All right, so make sure you guys participate in this Thread for Success. I'll be promoting this all year long. So if you don't have it now, you won't get it later. If you don't got it now and you don't got it later, you damn sure gonna have it around tax season. Better come up off them pockets. You feel me? Come up off that. You know what I'm saying? Nice little $50, $100 donation. It's not going to kill you. You feel me? Make sure you get that in full effect. All right, those are just some of the announcements that we got going on. Mike.
What you got, Scotty?
Got to get into these hot topics. Got to get into these hot topics. Listen, my daughter, she walks around. She be like, Dad, hot topic. Hey, also today, right? My son be talking mad smack, right? So he be talking smack to Akila. He be like he always be challenging her, right? He be like, oh, I bet you I can beat you this. I bet you. So I don't know how they got on it about eating jalapenos, right? Like he was like, so yeah, dog. Listen, I got the video too. Like I don't know how he got into it, but he was like somehow they arguing back and forth, and he like, I can eat a jalapeno. She's like, oh, you can? He's like, yeah, I could do that, and he was like, put something on it. So Key was like, all right, $10. He said, okay, $10. Man, that boy he got the jalapeno. He bit down it. Oh, that boy was running to get some milk.
On fire.
That boy mouth was on fire. That drink was the funniest thing ever. I was like, see, that's what you get. You too big for your britches. Too big for your britches. But let's get to this hot topics. Listen, very interesting. I want to hear your thoughts on this, Mike. I really want to get your thoughts on this. Shannon Sharpe and First Take go back to his alma mater, Savannah State. A lot of people on Twitter said it was like a public kind of, just to show face. Did you think it was genuine? Did you like it? What was your thoughts on it?
My initial thoughts was like, bro, it doesn't matter about Shannon Sharpe. The students were happy. The instructors were happy. They looked like they were having a good time. They were happy to be on ESPN. It's a good look for the school. Forget Shannon Sharpe. It wasn't about Shannon Sharpe. It was about Savannah State, HBCU. But I'm going to take it even further, Scotty. Because Yard Talk, she had a good point. Like, okay, exposure for these HBCUs are good, but if you really want to help, donate some damn money.
Facts.
Exposure, cool, but at the end of the day, HBCUs need money just like any other school. So if you really want to help, you really want to go about helping these HBCUs, donate some damn money. That's what you do. Donate some money, ESPN.
Okay, so I agree with you on that aspect. I really do. My thing is this. For a school like Savannah State, right, I still think them having ESPN at their campus did do some type of, because some people have just never heard of Savannah State. Like, I mean, let's just give it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's kids. I mean, First Take gets shown to probably 20, 30 million people. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So now you got at least 15 million of them jokers like, what the hell is a Savannah State? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so serious. Like, when I talk to some of my boys from Maryland, since I'm back, and I ask them, and I really ask them, I'm like, what school? I don't even say HBC. I said, what school Steve McNair went to? I don't know. I'm like, what school Jerry Rice went to? Who cares? Like that, but that's the type of stuff you deal with when people really don't know about HBCUs like that, right? So to me, I do think there is some benefit to having ESPN First Take there, but at the end of the day, money talks.
Money talks.
Money talks.
And BS walks, got it.
Money talks and BS walks. I'll tell you this. I don't know if it was me, but Shannon Sharpe has to be like, he just real stiff. I don't know. It's just something about him. Like when he came out, he was like, yeah.
You know, he work out 5 times a day, Scotty. So.
He just don't. Like, I'm sorry. Like some of the stuff he says makes him black, but the way he be moving.
Yeah, he. You know, he work out 5 times a day. So
I don't know, man. I just be
can't
like,
move like he want to move because you know, he buffed up.
but
That's pretty much what it is.
Buff and stiff are,
But-
to me, are like he just ain't got. I don't know, man.
But I can't say he's a real ninja now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's a
That's
real
what
ninja.
You know, the Hennessy, the
Yeah.
doing the skull cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be like, I know he's in there, but when he be moving, I be like, boy, you got like 2 left feet. Like,
That's a Hulkamania. Oh yeah, I seen a video of him doing some kind of line dance.
that chick was, oh my god! I was like, boy, if that boy look like William. Sit down, William.
Stay out the gym for like a week. You can take a week off from the gym, my boy.
Yeah.
You been in the gym all your life, basically. Take a week or 2 off so we can loosen up them muscles so you can cut up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like he got Terry Crews. He got too many muscles. Yeah, like take a week off, loosen them muscles up, man, so you can, so you can get loose with it.
I you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I said find the video, Scott. It's on
I'm trying to get it real quick.
He was out there moving like the white people.
Heavily, bro. I'm like, oh my god, this dude is bad.
Nick Saban doing the Cupid Shuffle video was better than Shannon Sharp video. Yeah, we gotta find that joint, Scotty.
I can't play the music, but I can show the video. So I'm gonna show the. Here you go. This is as good as I can get it for y'all. That boy,
look at him. Oh man. Nah, that what living in LA do for you.
It's bad, bro.
Yeah, he got to do a little bit better than that. I know he can move better than that.
That jink's bad. It's just bad. It's just bad.
I tell you what, give him a few shots of that cognac Laportier. I bet he start moving a little better.
That Laportier.
Laportier.
Oh my goodness, but that jink wild. That jink's wild. Let me ask you this. I know you're gonna enjoy this one. Your thoughts on the game.
Scotty, you know, this is one of the games where I wanted both teams to lose, but there's no way for both teams to lose. So I get the enjoyment of laughing at either school that lose. So Southern, I get the enjoyment out of laughing at you. Cause Perry White, Coach Green, y'all not who y'all thought y'all were at all. At all. And I ain't gonna lie, Scotty. Alcorn is playing some ball.
Yeah,
but I tell you what, there's nothing sweeter in the world than ruining Alcorn chances of going to the SWAC championship. Nothing sweeter in the world than them coming into Jackson, Mississippi, and we ruin their plans of going to the SWAC, or them going to Bragg Stadium in December for the SWAC championship.
Listen, okay, so let me be honest, right? So my thing is like this. The best matchup is Alcorn versus FAMU. The easy walk-through matchup is PV versus FAMU. Like that's
they're gonna run over PV.
They're gonna run through them.
I'm gonna say this, Scotty. If Alcorn can go into Jackson, Mississippi and beat us, I'm taking them against FAMU.
Oh, you smack.
I'm taking them.
You're not even that good. You're not even that good.
They can come into the vet and beat us.
They beat you, and they've been averaging like 18 points a game. What are we talking about?
They the hottest team. It ain't about the best team. Sometimes it's about the hottest team.
Stop it, man. Stop it, Mike. Stop it.
If they can somehow.
That shouldn't even be a bar. Or if they can come into the vet and beat us. Like y'all special. Y'all ain't special.
It's Alcorn, Jackson State run deep. It ain't about Rutgers. It ain't about none of that. You see, last game was closer than what everybody expected.
No, you're not. There's no bar. First of all, that was with a Deion Sanders led team. So let's not even do that. And y'all have, bro, come on, man.
Alcorn,
y'all got Bama's counting down, waiting to get into the portal. That's what your team is. When that game gets named, Bama's gonna be in the portal before you know it. As soon as you blink, Bama's gonna be in the portal.
Scotty, they still gonna come to us. We the most recognizable HBCU right now. Our brand is the most recognizable.
The most. Nice, boy.
Jackson State is you see this, Jay? Jackson State is the most recognizable HBCU football program right now. Tell me I'm lying.
He said, bro, you have no winning streak. You let Alabama State come in there.
Alcorn is not coming into the vet and doing what they.
Alabama State averaging like 100 yards a game, and you let them come in there and beat y'all. And
outgained them in every stat category.
lost. So you
think fluke game?
Come on,
Scott. I'm going to my grave with it.
Stop,
When I get old and gray, I'm gonna say, y'all remember back in 2023 when Alabama State came into Jackson State and beat us on our homecoming? Fluke game.
You need to tell your grandkids.
I'm going to the grave with that
My
one.
boy Scotty told me to need to watch out for him, but yeah, I ain't want to listen.
Fluke game.
Come on, man, stop it, Mike.
Fluke game.
Y'all not even that serious. Let's talk about this game because I really want to talk about real talk.
It's a thin
Boy, y'all be living. Y'all members be living on the thinnest of margins, bro. I swear, for God, you members y'all be living on.
It's a thin line.
All right, now. So every week, Scotty gets on. Not on this show. He gets on Monday. He might gets on a random Tuesday or a random Thursday or a Saturday night after the game. And he say, a win is a win. I take a win. But when it comes to Jackson State, it's always something different.
Boy.
If anybody else, Scotty be like, yeah, I take the win. It don't matter. I take the win.
Mike, you literally just said the same thing about
no more victories in football, Scotty.
Hold on, Mike. Hold on. You literally just said you outgained them in every statistical category.
But they did. Look at the passing yards.
Texas Southern out. Come on, bro. That's a fluke. 182. That's rare.
They did outgain us in passing yards.
They outgained you 2-1 in yards, and they lost. So to me, this is your fluke game. Can we say that?
Hold on. Let me see. Let me look at it. It's just the passing yards for me, Scotty. Because we knew they was gonna come in and run the ball,
and they outran you.
Okay. 182 pass yard, 2 interceptions, no interceptions.
Look, somebody with a Jackson State logo named Brandon. Thank you, Brandon, for your honesty. We should not have won that game, to be honest.
No more victories in football. I'm taking the dub.
Come on, man. Come on.
We should have beat Alabama State, but we didn't. But we didn't.
Let me use the famous Jackson State line. We shut them out in the second half. They ain't even score. Isn't that what y'all say? That's what just said.
Okay. I give you the benefit of the doubt. Texas Southern can say it's a fluke game. They can say it's a fluke game. They can see it. I give it to them. No more victories in football. They can see it. They can see it. This game was way closer than it should have been. Oh, some parts of the game were lackadaisical. It was just to their credit. Now I said they're a feisty group. They was gonna come out and they was gonna fight. They was gonna compete, and they did exactly that. They was getting to our quarterback because he had what? He had what? -2 rushing yards, Scotty.
-2 with 2 touchdowns.
So that means
2 yards with 2 touchdowns.
So that means he was sacked like 4 times. So they were getting in that backfield, getting to our quarterback. So McKenna played a good game. I can honestly say that. Like I used to trash Texas Southern.
Now make this make sense.
A little bit more respect on them now.
Now, wasn't this at the vet?
This was at the vet.
It was wow. This was at the vet.
But this ain't a game we get up for, Scott. Alcorn, it run deep.
Oh my God.
You got families divided. You got brothers and sisters divided.
Boy,
nobody gets up for Texas Southern. Nobody respects Texas.
More excuses.
We sold a flag at halftime. Nobody respect him. Did you see that video? My girl Tay Cheese stole a flag. We don't respect them.
Shout out to Tropical Cafe Smoothie. That's my place. And my listen, man. this is okay. Let me say this. Let me slow this down because I'm gonna give you the same thing I told. Let me blow this up because I want people to see me tell you what's going on. The same thing because this is literally, if you want to break this down, this is literally the same situation with Southern and Alcorn. I said to Perry, I said you barely squeak by being Texas Southern. You think you're gonna turn around and go and beat Alcorn? He said, Scotty, hold on. I say, bro, you're not even on the same. You're not even the same level as Alcorn. And I'm going to tell you the same thing. I'm going. If you can't handle Texas Southern, you will not handle Alcorn, and you're going to be in the same boat as Southern. And you're going to look up, and it's going to be 35-10, and you're going to be like, damn, Scotty told me we was going to get ran out the gym.
Scotty, it's going to be a totally different atmosphere, totally different situation, totally different things that matter at hand. I'm gonna explain later when we get to the TC conversation. But it's just a totally different situation.
Okay.
Like, this is going to be like Texas and Oklahoma. Like the Red River.
Oklahoma be whooping Texas ass for the last 10 years.
No, that game go back and forth. You never know who's gonna win that game.
Well, I'll tell you this. You know when the other team ain't good, and Jackson State ain't good.
Texas was the much better team this year, but who won?
Oklahoma won. You comparing yourself to Oklahoma?
No.
Okay, like I said, you ain't good. You're not good. You lost to Alabama State, my guy. They can't buy over 24 points. They can't buy over 24 points.
Scotty, we gave them the ball on their side of the field the whole game.
Okay. What'd you say? You gave it. You don't think Alcorn and you all are 1 and 2 for interceptions?
All over.
Dog, come on. Stop it, bro.
And don't forget about the Super Bowl factor. We everybody Super Bowl, Scotty.
Nah, you're everybody's get back game.
Yeah.
It's not really a Super Bowl. It's more
everybody gonna get up. Everybody gonna get up for Jackson State. When we playing Jackson State this week, they gonna sit up. See, they were like this against everybody else, Scotty. We play Jackson State this week. Let me sit up. You know how in class, you know how in school, you had your teacher that you didn't really like, but soon as a substitute came in,
everybody on 10. Everybody on 10.
Substitute teacher time.
Everybody on 10. All right. Well, I listen, bro.
Man, I don't care. You are what your record says you are.
And 7-3 is not who y'all
are. No more victories in football. We lost 3 ball games. Hey, we lost 3 ball games.
Okay, so let me think back. So you beat South Carolina State. You lose the fam. Who's at the fam?
Southern.
You beat Southern.
And then Texas State.
Demolished.
Then that's when the easy part of the schedule came in.
Yeah, like then you got the Alabama schools. You went 1-1 with the Alabama schools. Then you went UAPB Valley.
And Scott, we injured. Do you know how many injuries we have? How many injuries we done been through?
So you're the only team that's injured?
We're not the only team that injured, but we injured at key positions.
But you don't
across the board.
You're the only team that's injured.
No, everybody injured this time of year, Scotty. But come on now, we playmakers being injured.
Y'all don't have
that. Mulligan.
That's the only person. That's the only playmaker you really got. Who else? Oh, I do like BJ. I do like BJ.
Scotty, we injured.
You weren't injured when you were losing to Alabama State.
Blue guy.
Let's break this down even more, right? Because you said you rolling with Jacoby. Now these are they both last 3 games. I'm not really seeing much of a head and shoulder, because that week 9 was against UAPB. Let's make that very clear.
Are you taking into account Jacoby Morgan making plays with his feet?
I am not. I did not put that. But I'm more of a guy. I'm more of a guy that, I mean, the job of a quarterback is to throw the ball.
Yeah, I'm more of a guy sitting in the pocket and throwing. Me personally.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
But it adds a different dynamic.
He does. I'll give you that. I mean, -2 yards ain't much of a different dynamic. I mean, if you want me to put that there, 17 carries for -2 yards, I'll happily put that there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just, I mean, what I want to show is that, you know, your quarterback play isn't really that much different. I do agree with you of the mobility of Jacobian. But, I mean, if we're talking about just throwing the ball, I mean, it ain't much different, if I'm being honest, stat-wise.
What do you rank our 2 quarterbacks with everybody else in the sweat? Because I know these 2 guys can go start for a lot of other schools.
I mean, Jason Brown could probably start at UAPB, but that ain't saying much. He ain't starting at Alabama State. He could probably start at Bethune, UAPB. Alabama A&M ain't nobody starting because they don't know who they want.
He can start there. He can start there.
I mean, I guess. I mean, maybe one game, and then another game would be somebody else, and then another game would be somebody else. He ain't starting at Alcorn. Southern is an iffy one.
He can start at Southern. If Dooley don't ruin him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know if he fits Dooley's style. That's the only thing I'm gonna say about that one. PV, he not starting at PV. He not going over Trazion. So I mean, or Trazon. So I don't know. So it's not. It's just the bad teams. It's really the bad teams like Valley, Bethune Cookman, UAPB. The bad teams. Is that fair? I mean, that sounds fair.
Hey. Our quarterback room better than a lot of other quarterback rooms.
Yeah, okay.
We got 2 guys that can go out there and win a ball game.
Mm-hmm.
How many schools got that? How many schools got two quarterbacks that can go out and win the ball game, Scott?
I mean, Alabama A&M got 2 guys that go out and win a game.
No.
They
got 2 guys to go out there and lose a game.
They both won a game.
They got 2 guys that can go out there and lose a game.
You said 2 guys, and they both have won a game.
Who they beat?
Quincy beat UAPB. Same Jacoby and Morgan. So miss me with it. I'm just saying, same Jacoby and Morgan, and then Jason, and then Xavier beat who Xavier beat? Grambling. So what we talking about?
Just because of Jersey State, Jackson State on the front.
No, I'm just saying you made the point, and I'm just saying
and those 2 guys can go out there and lose you a ball game too.
And so can Jason Brown lost you a game. 2 of them.
How many Morgan got? How many losses he got?
He 3-0. Look who he played. He played Valley, UAPB. It's the best stretch ever. It's the best stretch ever. Hey, listen, I could go out there and throw for 150 against Valley and UAPB.
How big the
give me a week of preparation, and I can go out there and throw for 150. That ain't very hard. And if you go look at the Texas Southern game, freaking Jacobian's average was like 4 yards a throw. So, I mean, you're not really doing much if you're throwing screens and hitches and slants. It ain't much. Come on, man. Stop it. What we talking about?
Our quarterback room better than the other.
Stop it, bro. Stop it. Come on, man. Stop it, bro. Look.
Blood lost to us. Huh?
He said he's 3-0 against those teams. The same
team he lost to.
The same teams that you bigging up about.
I know what team he lost to.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. So
we will show y'all though. Don't worry about it.
Top 5 quarterbacks.
Ooh, that's tough. Musa. Who would I put second? Oh, that's tough.
Very easy for me. Aaron Allen, number 1.
Whoa, over Musa?
Hell yeah. The way Aaron Allen playing, I'm taking Aaron Allen right now over Musa any day. What you talking about? What you talking about?
Aaron Allen.
Aaron Allen on a whole nother level than Musa.
We gonna show you another level. November 18th.
I'm just talking about the way he's playing. I'm not saying talent-wise he's probably better. Talent-wise,
Okay.
it's not even close.
I did just say Alcorn the hottest team. I did say this.
I'm talking about like
you're right.
Like, yeah, watching the game. Who's top 5 right now watching the game?
You're right.
It's Aaron Allen, number 1. Number 2 is gonna be Musa. Number 3, gotta go Trayvon. Number 4, I like Jacobian, so I'm gonna go Jacobian at number 4. No, I like Jacobian. I like Jacobian. And then number 5, gotta go Miles Crawley. But that would be my no, I can't do that. I'm sorry. Yeah. I got to, because I think Miles is better. I like Damon. Listen, Damon, I'm a fan. I like Damon Stewart from he just ain't really been throwing the ball. The Bama got like 2 games, he got like 120 yards, and the next game he got like 90 yards, like, and 70 of them going to Keyshawn Johnson. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's your boy.
I like Damon. No, I really do. They don't have him throw the ball enough. So, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'll take. I
agree with that list, Scotty. I totally agree with that list.
Yeah, so
on that list.
If we're talking about talent, like it all depends on if you're talking about winning, then yeah, you gotta put Damon Stewart over Miles Crawley, right? You go Jacobian, Miles, and Damon. If you're talking about talent, then you can slide Miles Crawley up in there, however you want to do it. But you know what I'm saying? It's just a thing.
Yeah.
It's just a thing, man. It's a thing. So, but they're both talented. So, it's 5'6", 6'5", 4'5", whatever, how you want. But I like Jacoby, and I do. I think he's listen. When he ran over that kid in Valley and scored, I was like, that dude, that Bama different, bro. I was like, he didn't even look like a fly.
Yeah, it didn't phase him.
No, it didn't phase that Bama at all. He literally just kept running like he wasn't even there. I said, yikes, that's a big Bama. So no, I like Jacoby, and I said from the beginning I thought he should be starting, but to each his own. So,
and he raw,
disrespectful.
Wow. Oh wow, Reese,
yeah,
that's crazy.
That's disrespectful.
That's crazy. That's insane.
I ain't gonna go that far. All right, let's go. I ain't going that far. You by yourself. Swag Power 5. Starting with mine first. Not much has changed here. Because I keep doing it the right way. I keep trying to tell you I do it the right way. Number 1, self-explanatory, FAMU. Number 2, Alcorn. Number 3, gotta go to Bama State. They just keep winning somehow, some way. They just keep winning. PV. And number 5, Jackson State. Very simple for me. It's not, and listen, the bubble teams are so far. It ain't really even on the bubble. It's just these 5, and that's it, really.
And everybody else.
And everybody else.
And the rest of the 7.
It's just everybody else. All right, what you got, Mike?
FAMU, they Swaggy champs. Alcorn the hottest team in the conference right now. Boy, they smoking right now. I put JSU over PV and Alabama State because we're 5-2 in the conference. They 4-2 in the conference. No victory from here on out is guaranteed. So,
bro, Bama State beat you, bro.
No. We still 5-2 in the conference. They're 4-2
in the conference. They got the head-to-head. How does that make sense, Mike?
In the conference.
Mike.
Who beat Washington? Beat Oregon. Oregon ranked higher than Washington.
Okay, Mike.
So they're 4-2. Nothing is guaranteed. That's the only reason I put us above them, Scotty. That's the only reason.
Is that the only reason, or maybe because you're a homer?
No. That's the only reason. I said we 5-2. We played 7 conference games. They only played 6. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Hey, the committee. It's not me. It's the committee. I'm the coach's poll. Scott is the AP. Hey, it's the committee. So Scotty, once we finish out the season, it'll change because it's about who you beat. But right now, we're still 5-2 in the conference.
So let me ask you this.
Until they're 5-2 in the conference. Okay.
Okay. Let me ask you this. So if you lose to when you lose to Alcorn, I'm assuming Bama State's going to jump you.
Yeah, if we lose to Alcorn, I have to rearrange everything. Everything will be. Now we beat Alcorn now. When we beat Alcorn,
I listen. I got you. I got you.
You'll have us probably number 3.
I'll put you at 3. I'll put you 3. I would put you 3.
We'll
If you
stay at 3.
Yeah, I would move you. I'll probably put Bama State at 2.
You'll take Alcorn all the way down.
I'll probably put them at 4. To me, because you got to view how I look at them. I look at y'all not in the same category. The only reason you 5th is because it's only 12 teams. Okay, like we ain't doing HBCU. HBCU wise, you probably like number 8 or number 10. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine a number 10 team beating a number 2 team. That's a big drop. So in my opinion, I'm gonna drop you. You know what I'm saying? So I could see them going to 5 because I don't view you guys as much of a competition for them. That's just my personal opinion.
Well, after we beat Alcorn, you got to put some respect on our name and put us at 3.
Y'all not, dog. If Mike,
Scotty, we got 2 weeks to prepare.
Mike, I'll make you a bet right now.
We got 2 weeks to prepare.
If you keep it, if the game is a touchdown or less, that's a victory for y'all.
So you give me 7 points. I'll give you 7 points.
I'll give you 7 points. I will give you 7 points. Matter of fact, I'll even give you 7 points with your wings. With your wings. Yeah, take that with you because they about to dog. They are going to run through you, bro.
See, Scotty, you don't understand. People in the chat that went to Jackson State, people in the chat that went to Alcorn, they know what I'm talking about. Throw the records out the window. This deep. This deep, man. This deep.
Let me see. You know what? This is how I know people. They think they.
Oh, they wouldn't be but I can go against this guy. Of course, they wouldn't be number 2 because you have to put North Carolina Central number 1. Then FAMU number 2.
Now, D. Harris, this is my poll for all of HBCU.
I agree with this guy.
So sit your ass up.
I agree with the first 3, 4.
What we talking about? What we talking about right now? So, and once again, you guys aren't in the picture because I'm putting Howard over you. Who else I'm putting over you? I'm putting Howard over you. I'm putting PV over you.
Oh, not PV.
Yeah, I'm putting PV over you. Yeah, I'm putting PV over you. Putting Howard over you. Putting PV over you.
Howard got a case. Howard got.
If I'm being honest, I might put Morgan State over you while you playing.
Oh, you just running out now.
I'm just saying. So D. Harris, shut it up. Shut it up. Shut it up. All right, let's move on amicably. All right, let's talk about this eval. I still will put Howard over you.
Oh, Howard lost to South Carolina. Oh,
yeah, I put Howard.
No, Scotty, come on now.
I gotta do it.
Lost to the bottom feeders of all bottom feeders.
I get the South. Listen, I gotta do it.
But when we beat them, when we beat them, it was boy, they trash.
They were.
JV
They were. They were trash. They lost at homecoming at home. Like I don't know.
Lost to them.
3 points.
Oh my God.
I still put Howard over you. I'm just saying. I still put Howard over you.
We can't win. That AP poll is rigged.
I just think they're a better team. This is my personal opinion. I think they're a better team. Hey man, everybody loses. Everybody loses.
That's correct now.
Everybody loses. Like if you say Alabama State your fluke game and they beat you, and you didn't beat them in every category.
It might have been a fluke game. It might have been a fluke game with Howard in. Yeah.
Okay then. All right. Okay then.
You're right.
Exactly.
But I always say, well, if we would have beat Alabama State, we'll still have a shot right now, Scott.
Yeah, you would. But you didn't do your part.
No more victories. You're right. We didn't do our job.
You didn't do your part.
No more victories. So it is what it is. Hey, evaluation. I'm gonna say this. A lot of people ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. Right now, we 7-3. They put a post on the I Love page the other day. We good. We good, Scotty. But TC got to beat Alcorn because it's gonna be TC had a first good year, but it always gonna be that but, Scotty. It always gonna be that but.
Okay, this is my thing, right? This is my thing when it comes to the TC evaluation. Let me get this banner put up. My only issue with the TC evaluation is this. It's losing, it's beating. Okay, like you got 12 teams, right? And 2 out of conference games, which probably next year still gonna be Southern. One of them are gonna be Southern, right? And then who knows what the other out of conference game is gonna be. But so you really, if we're being honest, so you really only gotta beat FAM, Alabama State, and Southern, and maybe one, and maybe in all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you literally got 4 teams that you got to worry about, and Grambling, depending on what they look like or whatever, depending on how your schedule falls. For what his schedule was, I think the schedule lined up perfectly for TC. That's really what, because you didn't play PV, you didn't play Grambling, right? You got Southern as an out of conference game, which you won. You know what I'm saying? To me, I just think the schedule favored y'all this year, which he came out 7-3. And I think once you lose to Alcorn, you are what you are. But the fact of the matter is what your expectation is, right? Because if your expectation is that you consider TC to put you back in the SWAC East contender, I don't think TC does that. As long as Willie's at FAM, I don't think you're going to win that game, if I'm being honest. That's just my personal opinion. But for a first year guy, I just think his schedule favored him, and he did what he did with his first year. That's all I mean.
Got to beat Alcorn.
To make it what?
To make the first year, what's the word I'm looking for? Just to say TC had a damn good first year. To go 8-3, TC had a damn good, because it's gonna be like we went 7-4, but we ain't beat Alcorn. It's always gonna be that but, Scotty. It's always gonna be that but. We ain't beat Alcorn. We ain't beat Alcorn. He gonna hear it. We ain't beat Alcorn. You ain't beat Alcorn. You ain't beat Alcorn. He know how much is at stake of that game. He know.
Okay, let me ask you this. Which one is more important? I know you're gonna be like both, but which one more important, Southern or Alcorn?
Alcorn.
Really?
Both, but in the circumstances we in now, Alcorn.
So since Southern is an out of conference game for the next year, it doesn't hit the same.
Yeah,
maybe it don't hit the same.
Yeah, it don't hit the same.
Oh.
Because I would have loved to have that victory for as a conference victory this year.
Yeah, that would have really helped out.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that would have really helped out.
That's what I didn't like about it. But we gotta beat Alcorn, Scotty.
Brother Bakari says Alcorn more important in state rival.
Yep, it's them bragging rights.
In state.
You remember back when I said it was a must win to beat Valley?
Yeah,
because you can't go 0-2 in the state of Mississippi. That's grounds for getting fired, Scotty.
Well, I tell you this. I think I said 7-4.
Yeah, you said 7-4.
I think I said 7-4. And I said that's a great year for a first year guy, and I really believe that. You know, it's like I said, it's all about your expectations. What are your expectations? If your expectations are 9-2 or 8-3, then yeah, it's a bad year. But if you have realistic expectations, which I did, 7-4 for a first year guy with that much turnover. Like, see, that's the thing for me. It's the turnover for me.
Okay.
To have that many players turn over, and then to find a Irv Mulligan, to find a BJ Washington,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? To get an Isaac Peppers, I got to give you kudos for that. You know what I'm saying? I got to give you kudos for that because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, to me, what does year 2 look like? What does year 3? But for year 1, 7-4, I thought that would be a great year.
I feel like if we go, okay, people may not see it like I see it, but it's gonna be a big difference being 7-4 versus 8-3, Scotty. Because of the expectations next year. 7-4. Okay, we building. Just build on it. 8-3. Oh,
We right there.
We expected to go to SWAC championship next year. We finished this season 8-3. You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
Because you want to get better. Like 8-3, we need to win 9 ball games next year, or 10 ball games next year.
But you also got to count the way the schedule flips, right? So you probably going to get a PV. You probably going to get, you know what I'm saying? Like you're going to, you might catch these teams on a downturn. You might catch.
I live with that, Scotty. That's why it's TC job. Recruit. Evaluate your coaching staff, because you got to get a special teams coordinator in. You got to get one of them. That's your first. That's probably. And 1400 Club said if they got to raise the money to pay the salary, they would do it.
Oh, wow. They said that?
Yeah. That's what they said if TC reach out, hey, all TC got to do is reach out if he needs it.
That's not bad. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean,
but listen, it's like you say, the turnover, still a good first year because of the turnover. You know,
plus, the last game of the year is different.
It's a two-way street with the turnover. People love using it. People don't like using it to say TC had a good year, but they love using it with Deion saying, "Oh, they went 1-11 last year. It's a win. He went 3 ball games, but that ain't the same team. That's a totally different team. It's only one starter from that last year Colorado team. You get what I'm saying, Scott?
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
So a damn good year without a turnover. So
no, I agree. And to me, I don't think the game. Like I said, you have a different expectation with the all court situation.
I
don't have you even blindly sniffing all court. You mean
I'm talking crazy. I'm talking crazy on the day.
Close is 0-0. That's the only time that game gonna be close is when they flip the coin, right? So that's just my personal opinion. But you know, I don't see you guys, if you guys lose that game as being like the end all be all. Like I somewhat agree with Blue. So it's a bad momentum swing going into the off season.
It is. That's why I say it's a big difference this year in the finish of 7-4 and 8-3 because of momentum going into next year.
I agree with on that, but this is my caveat, right? How does one TC and Coach O fill those holes that they had this year? You know, O-line, D-line not as good as it was, which I told you. D-ends were not good, right? You know, your secondary was so-so. You know, even though y'all got picks, they were still a little so-so. So figuring out that, and then, you know, getting your quarterbacks to take that next step, the Jacobians or whomever you decide to bring in, if it goes a Ty or Zy McDonald, if you go with Jacoby, whoever, just seeing the development and how that transfers over, because what he won't be able to do is do what Deion did and just instant gratification and just get these high level players. You get what I'm saying? So that
was an anomaly with Deion. Like he could do that. You can do that in the SWAC. You can't do that nowhere else in football.
Nah. Now let me honestly listen, man. Listen.
Oh, I saw that, Scotty, and I Scotty, I'm gonna go. You can go first. You can go.
Okay, Kendrick. I know you watch the show. I'm a fan. All right. I love your questions. I love but this ain't it. This ain't it. See, you gonna say buy HBCU sports? No. It was Kendrick Marshall. I'm gonna call your ass out.
That's an opinionated piece.
Yeah, it was Kendrick Marshall who wrote this malarkey. Okay, there is no possible way that this Bama should be coach of the year. None. Nunca. Now, if this game, I'll tell you what. If the game came down to like the last game of him winning and it was maybe something like that, if you'd have beat FAMU or something like that, I probably would have gave it to you. But there's no way, with all the expectations, with all the pressure put on Willie Simmons, and he comes through and goes undefeated in the SWAC, there's no way Willie Simmons is not coach of the year. Sorry, can't have it, won't do it. That's malarkey. This article is full of malarkey, but go ahead.
Scotty, I'm gonna agree with you. As much as I love Jackson State, I'm a football guy. You can't not deny what Willie Simmons had done this year. He's basically ran through the SWAC. Y'all gave it to Deion. They gave it to Deion them 2 years. He ran through the SWAC, and nobody questioned it. So give it to Willie. We got to be fair. We got to be fair now.
Got
to give it to Willie. He ran through the conference. Who else they got left on their schedule, Scotty? FAMU. And who else?
Bethune and Lincoln. They got Lincoln this week.
Give it to Willie. Give it to Willie. He done ran through the SWAC this year. Why not? Like, I don't get this article. Like, I love TC. That's my guy. And I'm a ride for my coach.
Yeah, I know. We know you.
It's not fair to Willie. That's not fair to Willie, bro.
It can't be.
It's not fair.
Like, listen, bro. Like, it was. Listen, FAMU fans were literally like, bro, we haven't lost it.
Exactly. Like, yo, this year.
How did we lose this game? Like, how are we not supposed to? And for him to come through, stop it. Stop it. FAMU beat every SWAC team by double digits.
Thanks, Blue. Yeah, you can't. That's a slap in the face to Willie.
And sometimes they didn't play until the second half.
What's the name who wrote the article?
Kendrick Marshall.
Listen, if I was Willie, I'd be ready to square up with Kendrick. I'd be ready to square up with him. Real talk. Man, that's so disrespectful, bro. Come on now.
Didn't they beat Southern by 10? They didn't beat Southern by 10. I could have sworn they beat Southern by 10. Yeah, FAMU versus.
Go look it up, Scotty.
No, they beat them by 7.
Oh, get out of here, issue.
Yeah, they beat them by 7. Yeah, they beat them by 7. So, all right. Well, one game.
How did the game end? Did Southern scored in the fourth quarter or something like that?
Nah, remember they FAMU did that last. They did a 4-minute drive.
Okay.
They scored a touchdown. And then Dooley ran the ball.
Yeah.
2-minute drill. That's really the situation of what happened. So, but yeah, when I saw this, I said,
I saw that too, Scott. I said, nah, this ain't fair to Willie. I'm a football guy first, man. Mr. Campbell said issue with the more victory. Boy, Bama's love more victory, Scotty. Boy. Boy, Bama's love more victories. I'm not a fan of more victories.
Nah, I'm not a fan of more.
Yeah, you can get on with it. You got to win ball game because people, jobs, and livelihoods be at stake.
Hold on, let me see something. Somebody just sent me something talking about moral victories. Let me bring this up. Because we as people, we just can't stand moral victories. You know what I'm saying? So let me bring this up. I can't stand moral victories. Now I don't know if Mike know what he looking at.
Scotty, before you even start, I'm gonna give you a disclaimer. That shit been wrong all year this year.
It's been wrong all year.
Attendance.
It sound like something Dion talked about.
Scotty, they said at our homecoming game, I think they said it was 30,000 for homecoming. You can look and see that it's more than 30,000 people in the stands. We got to do something to get. We got to do. Swag did it. AD Robinson. We got to do something better and challenge whoever doing these numbers, and because we got to get it right, bro. We got to get it right. It's more. We got more people in the stadium than people projecting, bro.
Mike, let me ask you this. Because it's only in the SWAC that this only in HBCU this is it. Now, when I look at PWIs don't expect the opposite team to fill up their stadium. Only in the SWAC where they be like, where were they at? Why didn't they come? Why didn't they fill up? It is your home stadium.
Facts, got it.
I just want to, and this ain't just Jackson. This is every.
You're right.
It boggles my mind that you are asking another team to come to your home field to fill up your stadium when it's your stadium. That's Grambling, A&M, that's Jackson, Southern. Why are you asking where's the other team at? It's your home field. It's stupid to me. I'm sorry. I just
gotta keep going. You're right. Because that's why I get kudos. First, I get kudos to Jackson State. I also get kudos to Southern, and I get kudos to FAMU for traveling. Them 3 fan bases, they gonna travel. It don't matter y'all playing in West Africa. You gonna see that Jack State flag. You gonna see a Southern flag. They're gonna have a group of fans. But this how you know, Scotty, at PWIs, they don't have a home and away side. They don't have, and they only give a certain amount of section.
They just give you a section, a little small section. The rest of the hey, you get in where you fit in.
I went to TCU Colorado game. They put the Colorado folks way in the corner of the nosebleed, and probably gave them like 200 tickets, maybe.
I'm just saying. That bothers me when I hear HBCUs be like, "Oh, you didn't bring your team. You didn't bring."
Yeah,
like, bro, it's your home.
You're right.
It's your home stadium. Shout out to FAMU. Listen, I don't even know if FAMU got a visiting section. It don't matter. They filling it all up.
I see all orange and green when I look at the
orange and green. It's like, hey, listen, these are tickets. Like we go fill them up accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So you shut out. That just bothers me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It just bothers me.
And the rest of not the rest of the swag, but like some schools should thank Jackson State for fans for traveling to the game. Do you think so, Scotty?
No, I agree.
Stadium's up now.
Y'all do. Y'all are attraction. Y'all are attraction.
So some of y'all schools should thank us. Some of y'all schools should thank Southern too. Thank FAMU too. Because I got to give it to those fan bases too. FAMU don't travel.
Now, let me say this, and maybe because I'm looking at Montana State, Norfolk,
North Dakota.
North Dakota don't be, listen, that dome be locked in with yellow and green.
Sure do, Scotty.
So you can say whatever you want, but that's just my little, like I said, that's just my little 2 cents. Like that's the thing about, like, even when Dion was there, like it shouldn't matter about if Grambling brought fans. Like, fill that sucker up. Like, it should be blue and white. When you look up, it should be like, damn, we ain't got nobody here. Like, it's like, it's all Jackson. You got it. You know what I mean? Like, what else is there to do in Jackson? And sorry for Jackson fans for Tate Reeves running it back on y'all. Like, I apologize.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody said it was what they say? How you put it? That was nasty work. Tate Reeves running back, nasty work.
Dog. And I heard they was doing all type of stuff like,
yeah, voter suppression, going like setting up roadblocks right by JSU.
I'm like, yo,
on
that's
the west side where you know it's nothing but black people over there. It's crazy, man.
You know, they
one voting spot ran out of ballots multiple times, and they were only sending like 100 ballots at a time. Like, it's crazy. They're like we in 1960.
It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Like, why do you even have paper?
Facts, Scott. I'm thinking to myself, like, they run out of ballots.
Why is there even paper?
That's crazy.
We in 2023. You can have a whole multi-million-dollar business on your phone, but you doing paper ballots.
It's crazy.
Come on, man. Stop it.
Yeah, Scott.
Stop it.
We on pins and needles about this next JSU president. We on pins and needles. So we'll see how they play out.
I'm sorry. That's just wild to me.
You probably had to do a show about that, Scotty.
What?
When they named JSU president?
Man, listen, I don't.
Might be some BS.
I only do the scandals. I'm only here for the scandals, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's that from Scandal?
Olivia Pope.
I'm Olivia Pope over here.
What's that show on ESPN? Inside the Report. Boy, Inside the Report. They ain't doing nothing but the dirt.
Hey, listen. I'm not here for all this.
No, they want the dirt.
Oh, we're naming William Smith Jr. the third. I'm like, I don't care. Okay. Now, if William Smith Jr. third get caught up at a motel, you know what I'm saying, with his ex-wife.
What if they name a president that got like a crazy background, like got into some bullshit back in some years, but they still name him president?
Well, then that's my cup of tea. That's my
because you good at background checks on people.
Man, listen.
Or you will find Alabama background.
Well, really what happens is the HBCU word is so small, right? So it's like somebody texts me on that number and they be like, Scotty, I got some information for you. Right? And I'm like, yo, what's good? They be like, oh man, so check this out. Mike, like New York, on my mother, right? On my mother. This is how they be doing it. They be like, hey, Scotty, check this out. So you know the new president, right? William Jr. I'm like, yeah, William Jr. So he used to date my cousin, right? So my cousin told me that he be doing blase, blase, blah. And I'm like, word, Scotty, I'm telling you, man. Now you didn't hear this from me. So yeah, I know you good. You don't just don't drop my name. You can use the information, just don't drop my name. That's dog. I swear to God, it goes like that every single.
But this
time.
how you know whatever you talking about. This how you know it's bad when players start hitting you up, Scotty. That's how you know it's bad. When the players start hitting you up, that's how you know it's going on.
A former player from Southern hit me up too.
About what?
How bad it is with Dooley. Like the culture, like not getting fed, having late practice.
I heard that a Southern player hit a fan and continued to play in the game.
Oh yeah, Givens. I think it was like the left tackle. So he like 3-pieced them. Then they ejected him. Dog, no biscuit. Just you know what I'm saying? All white. You know, 3-pieced him. Right. So then he gets ejected.
Yeah.
And they try to put him back in the game. They put him back in the game, and then he out.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. That's grounds for firing Dooley. Lack of institutional control. You know the NCAA love name and stuff like that. So that's ground for getting fired.
How Drewski? I had a player from Southern call me and said that during his time there, players were robbing other players.
What?
On my mother. Word to mother.
Crazy.
Word to mother. He said he had gone to coach, told coach about the players doing that, and Coach Dooley didn't do nothing about it. I'm just telling you what I heard. Just tell you what I heard now. Just tell you what I heard.
Put that on the rug. I know that's grounds for firing. Boy.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you.
That's out of control. There's no discipline whatsoever.
Like I said, I'm just telling you. Just telling you what I heard. You know what I'm saying? It's word on the street. The word on the street. That's what the word on the street is. So, and that's like people be getting mad at me because I look at it like this, man. I look at it like this. I believe everybody has a story. There's the coach's side, there's the coach's side, there's the player side, and then there's the truth. But you got to hear both to get the overall get the overall impact, right? So like Alonzo Hampton coming out and saying what he said about his quarterbacks, I'm like, bro, they can't come out against you and say, well, he ain't going over film right. He ain't doing this. He coming to practice late. All he do is yell because they're going to get kicked off the team. So you have to be very cognizant of that, of when you just coming out here bashing players, talking about what they can and cannot do or what they are not doing, knowing those players cannot come out against you. It just, to me, that's weak. This is my I think it's weak because
like another coach I know.
But see, Deion gonna fall victim to that because them talented players, they ain't gonna stand for that and they gonna get in the portal. Cause listen, if I'm Kamani McClain, I'm the prettiest girl in the room. Stop playing with me.
I'm calling Martin Norvell over there and Florida State. Yeah, I'm calling Mr. Norvell.
You get what I'm saying? You dig me? Shoot, you hear me knocking? Let me in. You know? Oh man! All right, let's get into it, Mike. Now, Mike, you had a good showing. You had a real good showing. You know what I'm saying? Your 20-wing limit came through, but you know you got to take the phone call.
I already know it was coming.
Michael Reed. How are we doing this evening?
Not so good. Not so good.
Now, Michael, we are here once again to review your credit file. Now, this has been a long journey through the Jackson State football season. We've had some highs and we've had some lows. And clearly your credit score was definitely low because we had to shut that thing down. So with that being said, we had to close your account. We got you a payday loan. You fought back from that. Tigers look good. Close that out. Mike, and we even got you a Piggly Wiggly card. Got you off that payday loan and got you to a Piggly Wiggly card. But Michael, I'm actually calling about that account, so you know how this goes. This is an attempt to collect the debt. Any information obtained will be used for that purpose. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality and training purposes. Mike, we are here to review your credit file. Now, Michael, I do want to bring something up because Piggly Wiggly got nervous Saturday night. They got very nervous. And they went looking for you at the Garden at 111 Oklahoma Avenue. Because at the end of the night, they thought you weren't going to pay that bill. So they showed up for a hot second. But here's the thing, Mike. Jackson State only won 21-19. That's not what we predicted.
Yeah,
we were looking for big things against Texas. Michael, I almost had to send a CSI down there for a crime report in the last 5 minutes. And then Mike, here was the thing about your credit file. I saw in the credit file you had Jacoby and Morgan, the cosign. Clearly, he didn't come through. I saw that you had Coach T.C. Taylor. He didn't come through. Hell, you even had that guy that got his ass whooped by the Tua play. He didn't come through. So, Michael, we got very, very nervous. This was, you played, but I told you, Michael, what did I tell you last week? I said, pay your balance 3 days before that raise your credit limit. Remember that?
Yeah, you told me that.
I told you that, Mike. I told you that. So, Mike, as you can see, we did a poll. You know what I mean? We did a poll just to see what your fellow Tigers, 60,000 minus 40,000, should you get your Sanderson Farm account back? Now, this is one thing about them folks with Jackson. They know they ain't got no good credit, but they want you to mess your credit up. So they want you to get your credit back right. You look at the poll, they got you, Mike, they got you running better than goddamn Tater Tot. You running 60-40 shit. Before the people had that, he beat the damn cow in Mississippi with that. And we had a many people voting that poll if they voted down there. Goddamn Brother Presley be the governor down there. But here's the thing, Michael. I just got to let you know. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Mike. Hello. Yeah, I'm talking to him now. Yeah, we're gonna address that. Absolutely. Mr. White Man, we get it. We got it. Thank you for calling. Wish you well. Okay, Michael. Now, the last time we talked that you were supposed to go 24 Jackson State, 14 Texas Southern, correct?
Correct.
But you went 21-19. Scotty, do you have the Piggly Wiggly graphic that we can pull up? Do you have that available? Thank you. So, Michael, here was the thing. You were supposed to move your credit up from Piggly Wiggly to the Sanderson Farm Platinum card. This is what you were supposed to do. But unfortunately, your JSU Tigers did not come through. Now, that was Sanderson Farms, Mike, on the phone. They have denied, unfortunately, you getting that platinum card. They said they just can't take that risk against Alcorn. Because, where Alcorn playing and where that quarterback is playing, Mike, just can't take that risk. They can't take that risk. But Mike, you do know I am from Jackson, Mississippi. So, I just didn't feel comfortable with Piggly Wiggly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did not feel comfortable with Piggly Wiggly. So I wanted to, look around and see if we can find anybody that potentially might, because this is, this is a big game, big game, Mike. So, unfortunately, Sanderson Farms, that was the white man called, said he could not under that credit line. He wishes you well for next year. He said, call him back next year. But Mike, I did find somebody that said they will, because they from Jackson. They understand Alcorn, the Soul Bowl, Jackson State, Alcorn praise, a lot of chicken being eaten. So, Mike, you know what we got for you, Mike? We have for you the Church's Chicken Gold Card. The Church's Chicken, Scotty, we have the Church's Chicken. There we go. The Church's Chicken Gold Card from Church's Chicken on 327 Northside Drive. So my North Jackson folks know what that Church's Chicken is. Been there for 50 years.
I know what it is.
Yeah, I know the folks. I grew up in that area. So I went over there and I said, listen, Mike is between Piggly Wiggly and Sanderson Farms. What can you do? And Church's Chicken ain't gonna never turn down no money. They have no folks stay up till 3, 4 in the morning for y'all. So Mike, we are able to give you, Mike, it ain't platinum, but it is Church's Chicken Gold. That's not bad, Mike. That is not bad. And not only that, Mike, they said they will throw in some size and them jalapenos. They said, Mr. Campbell, we will give Mike that fried okra along them big ass ghetto wings and all the jalapenos he wants. So, Mike, with that being said, we got you. It is the time. I've heard a lot. You got, your team ready to go 2 weeks. Now, Mike, do you want to wait now to make do you want to wait till next week? Or do you want to give us a teaser? Scott, what are we doing? Are we doing a teaser? Or we just going to give a prediction this week?
Nah, teaser, straight teaser. He's giving.
Okay, so Mike, now listen, you got to be careful now because this gold card can't be rescinded. Now, how you back down to Piggly Wiggly by next week? So, as a teaser, what do you think Jackson State is going to do against Alcorn? Just what is your pregame insights?
We play Alcorn. It's a rivalry, a deep rivalry. You from Jackson? You understand how it go?
Absolutely.
Jackson State right now. Jackson State by 7.
Okay.
Now, mind you, Mr. Campbell, I'm signing off on. I'm giving them 7.
Yeah, he giving me 7.
I'm spotting them, so I'm crediting them 7 wings because I feel like Alcorn is just that much better than them. So I'm gonna spot them 7 wings.
Well, see, Church's Chicken ain't never got no problem after throwing a couple pieces in the box. They ain't never had no problem with that. You ain't know when the Church's actually got exactly what you ordered. There's always 4 or 5 pieces of chicken in there because Lula May always go and hook you up and give you a strawberry soda on top of it. So there's no problem with Church. Churches, that's how they live. So there ain't no problem. None whatsoever. Well, Mike, I will tell you this though. Sanderson Farm did try to call Mama Harris. She didn't answer that phone. I tried to tell you. She didn't answer that phone. That blue and white Tiger car was nowhere to be seen. So that's why I had to make that phone call to the churches over there on Northside Drive, because like I told, those are my folks. So that's the thing, Mike. So listen, I want us to understand what's going on here. Michael has moved up from Piggly Wiggly, but he just cannot get to Sanderson Farms. But Church's Chicken, 327 Northside Drive, North Jackson, right across from Popeye. Well, Popeye's burned down. That's why I couldn't get your Popeye, Mike, because that burned down. So I couldn't get your Popeyes over there. I don't know if they rebuilt it, but last I checked, it was burned down. But with that being said, you do have your Church's Chicken Gold Card. Very few people have this Church's Chicken Gold Card. So, Mike, I want you to protect your credit. I want you to understand the limit. Now, Mike, what you got to do when I come on next week, though, you got to let me know exactly what you ordered. Cause I got to now. If you're gonna have some mashed potatoes,
I have a precise score for you next week.
Okay, I want to make sure because, like I said, we got to get the order in because folks gonna be around the block come Alcorn Jackson State. So we got to make sure we get your order in.
For sure.
Got to make sure we get your order in. So, Mike, so that is our credit file review tonight. Unfortunately, Michael did not achieve the Sanderson Farm Platinum card, but he did get the Church's Chicken Gold card. Proud of you, Michael. Very good job. Good job, Jack State. Because at least you didn't lose. Because if you had lost, it would have been a crime report. Wouldn't been no credit report. Would have been a credit report. So, Mike, with that being, Mike, I got to say one thing now. Did you see the show on Monday night?
I caught glimpses of it Monday.
Okay, well, you need to see the crime report because I do have a secret agent now Just to let you know. So be aware that I do have agents all around. So I'm just letting you know. So he's gonna be around monitoring the situation. I will not be there, unfortunately. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to Jackson. I was trying to get to a game. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. But with that being said, Mike, like I say, I will be calling in to get the exact score. This is your card now. You got off of Piggly Wiggly. But Mike, here's the one thing. I need you to cut that card up, okay? Cut that card up. Don't be trying to use to talk about it got stolen now. Yeah, I know how y'all black folks do. Y'all around there talking about it got stolen, trying to make that last charge on it, talking about stolen, okay? So don't do that. Don't do that. All right. So you got your church's chicken card, and we wish you well. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Appreciate it, Mr. Campbell.
All right, Mr. Campbell.
Listen, bro, I cannot stand church's chicken. Let me tell you.
There is one other participant in the conference.
It is the worst.
All participants are muted.
Because in Texas, they bring that chicken to like all the repasts.
Yeah, I used to eat it now, Scott, when I was dead broke. Boy. Yeah, like true story. Me, my boy, people probably know my boy Famous Amos.
Yeah.
Like this one of my me, him and Apple, we best friends.
Yeah.
But we was so broke, Scotty. Me and Amy used to gather change around the house to get change to go to churches to get like a 3-piece for like $3.69, some stuff like that. We collect change around the house to go get some churches.
Oh, I hate church's chicken.
That's why I don't eat it to this day, Scotty. No.
I hate church chicken.
I tell you what, them Dion wings though, Scotty.
Dion, what's that?
Them Dion wings with KFC. You know, with the commercial with him.
Oh, the little handshake. They good?
Scotty, they off the chain. I had some today. Them Dion, I call them Dion wings.
Can I get some of them Dion?
Them Dion wings. Boy, them Dion wings off the chain, boy.
Boy, you stupid. He said them Dion wings. Boy, something is wrong with you. Let me take some of these callers. 78.99 coming to you.
Hey, Scotty. Thank you for taking my call.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Willie from Jackson, Mississippi.
What's up,
Look
Willie?
Here, I want to say this. Hey, Mike.
What's up, Willie?
Although they lie about the attendance, 25,000. Just for you to know, home side gonna hold over 35,000, and still without 35,000, we still put more people in the stands than all these other stadiums hold combined. But I want to say this, Mike. I don't know about the rest of the JSU family, but I don't think TC did it. If you looking for an average ninja job, the average status quo, he probably done a B+. But I give him a C. Like I said before, I don't think A.D. Robinson's vision was this vision. I give the offense and the offensive coordinator and the defense coordinator a D. That's the grade I give them.
A D like in dog or a B as in boy?
I give them a damn D. Because, listen, this is what I'm going to say. First with the defense. The defense, the reason that we lead the FCS in turnovers and interceptions, because we have exceptional athletes on that defense. Most of the times, 90% of the times, they came off their man to cover another man to get the interception. They had to make a play on the ball. We just have exceptional players. But how can you go and give a team? You lost 2 games in the SWAC. Plus, just look at how many times they line up in a 3-man front and not send no type of pressure. The first time Texas Southern got into the red zone, they brought that damn 3-man front shit up in there. I mean, it happens all the time. Okay, with the offense, how you going to grade the offense over when you let a quarterback come in there and screw up 2 ball games? When you trying to run out, see what it is. He want to try to show, the offense coordinator want to try to show his expertise, which I don't think he works shit. He's trying to show his expertise by doing all these Madden plays instead of coming up with some type of scheme. You have 4 backs. That's why Mulligan is hurt. That's why my man number 8 got hurt in the first part of the season.
With J.D. Martin?
You running them 5 and 6 damn times in a row when you got 4 fucking backs. It don't make any sense. They could have ran the ball. Real talk, they could have ran the ball against Alabama State and scored 40 points. They could have had a shootout against FAMU. The team stopped responding to Jason after the second half of that FAMU game. Now, I don't give a damn about none of these Jackson State fans. T.C. Taylor, I would give him another year, but that's not the coach that we're looking for. We're trying to be the top of the FCS, not just the top of the nigga league. We're trying to be the top of the FCS, and that's not going to get it because you're hiring incompetent people. You're not. I mean, you need to get with it. If y'all want to continue to be the same status quo ninja team, well, okay. Don't look for everybody to support that. But if you want to be the elite of the elite, you need to step your game up. Thank you for taking my call, Scott.
No, appreciate the call, Willie.
Appreciate it, Willie.
Let me ask you this. He said you want to be on top of the nigga league.
I ain't never heard that one, Scott.
That was funny. I'm sorry. That was funny. Oh man, not the Ninja League. I'm sorry. Look, I know you've had your problems with the defense in some of the situations. Is it a situation? Because Deion, he was Mr. Turnover. Boy, he ain't like you. You either you either getting demoted or you out. You know what I'm saying? So
he's still doing it to this day.
He's still doing it. Ain't nothing changed. Let me ask you this. Do you think TC needs to make a change at the defensive coordinator?
Ooh, nah. I ain't gonna lie. Early in the season, Coach Bradley had rubbed me completely the wrong way with that 3-man front.
Yeah.
But lately he has gotten it together. I don't know, Scotty. Right now it's 50-50. I wouldn't be mad if he stayed. I wouldn't be mad if he got rid of him. I feel you. But I can't say if you find a better candidate, you got to take him.
That's fair.
Upgrade. If you find an upgrade, you got to take the upgrade.
That's fair. I will say this. There are certain parts of what he said I gotta rock and I'm rocking with and I'm rocking against. You weren't gonna run the ball and score 40 points on Alabama State. That wasn't gonna happen. Okay, so let's just throw that out the window.
You ain't gonna run the ball and score 40 points on not too many teams, Scott.
Yeah,
run the ball and score 40 points.
Man, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah. I mean, it's possible. I mean, a lot of it's possible, but
a lot of highlight plays.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, you get South Carolina State damn near did it. You know what I'm saying? They got 27 points and they had 300 yards on the ground and 9 yards passing. But that's neither here nor there. But my thing is this: the running back situation. I know a lot of people want to like sub backs out, but sometimes when a guy got it going,
you got to stay with him.
You got to roll with that guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like a lot of situations with Ladarius Owens coming out and putting Ja'Cory Howard in. I think Ja'Cory Howard is a capable back, but when Ladarius Owens got it going, I'm not taking him out. Now I might give him a break or but I ain't taking him out. You know what I'm saying? So some of the things he said, I can kind of rock with. And listen, you guys aren't better than FAMU, so I don't give a damn who you had at quarterback. It wasn't going to work. It just wasn't. I'm just sorry. It just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm excited about is that game being played later in the season. That's what I'm excited about.
Be a well-oiled machine by then.
Let me take this next caller because you out here bugging. Hey, Reese, coming to you. What's up, Reese?
Yo, Scotty. Man, I was gonna call in, but until you said something about churches, man, come on. Let me tell you about Church's chicken. Man, first of all, that okra and that biscuit, man, that's good eating.
Hey, them biscuits out the chain, Reese.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. Now, the chicken a little bland. I'll give you that. It's a little bland and greasy. But, man, that biscuit's on the die for.
Reese, you sound so fat right now, bro. Like, I mean,
he ain't lying.
Yeah, y'all better sound so fat right now.
He ain't lying. Hey, them biscuits. Then they give you some honey with it. Ooh. Man, that honey. That honey with it.
Y'all so southern, boy, and they give you. First of all, I'm not eating no biscuit with no honey. That ain't happening. That's weird.
You got to try that one.
That's just weird. First of all, I'm eating biscuit with jelly or syrup. That's all you listen.
No.
Yeah, have you never had syrup with your biscuit? Oh man,
I eat my biscuits with jelly. But you got to try that little honey that Church gives you, Scott.
You know what I don't like? And I know we're getting really off topic. I hate that cinnamon butter that they give you at
Yeah.
I hate that crap. I don't want no sweet butter. Who came up with that crap? I hate that. Cinnamon butter, honey butter.
And I got one more question.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
How long you think Manning should be at A&M? Because honestly, I want him gone. I know it's about Jackson State, but I need Manning.
Hey, we got a bye week, Reese. So that's cool. We can talk other programs.
Yo, I'll say this. Listen, I think okay, I'm gonna say what I've always said. No, you know what, Mike, you go first, and then I'll follow up on you.
I think his time up. Like he didn't reach this ceiling. Where you gonna go from here? That's it. Dude, I said Dooley, my bad. But Minor has reached his ceiling. Right now, the only reason he's still there is for the shenanigans he say in the interviews.
My thing is this. It all really stems on A&M's fan base. What do you consider? If you just want to be average, then you continue to rock with Maynard and just be okay with winning games. Like, oh yeah, we won this game. Okay, we won this game. We're 6-5. We're 7-4. Or whatever you want to be, or however you see it. And if that's good enough for y'all, then that's cool. I have no problem with that. Live with that. You know what I'm saying? There's coaches in SWAC who've been losing games for years and ain't won a SWAC championship, but they've been coaching still. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But if you have the aspirations to do better, then you need to let them go.
Facts.
That's just my personal opinion.
Man, the fan base is really split. It's a lot of folks that want Manning gone, but it's a lot of folks that is taking up for him, and I just don't understand it because you can't come here and tell me you win SWAC games and you not winning SWAC games. I don't care you beat Dallas. I don't care you beat. I don't care. Can we beat Jackson, Alabama State, FAMU?
That's real. That's real.
Right, hey, Reese, can I ask you something right quick? Let the people that are taking up for him, what's their argument?
Their argument is maybe it's not Maynard, maybe it's the position coaches. And I've seen a lot of crazy stuff people have said. I just want Maynard gone.
Hey, appreciate the call, Reese. Oh, my bad. I thought that was it. I thought it was it.
But it sounds like Alabama A&M don't want to do better. They don't want to win.
I mean,
if you don't want to win, keep Maynard there. So
I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Like, because my thing is this: if I would have been cool if you would have beat at least if you would have beat Jackson or Alabama State, I'd have been like, give him another year.
Yeah.
You lose to both. What are we doing? And then you lose. See, this is the thing that people don't understand. You lose to a first-year coach who had never coached before in the biggest classic of your season, and then he beats you twice? What? Come on, man. Come on, bro. And it's not like he Deion to where he just super.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you.
Eddie Robinson's name don't ring no bells. People think that's the grandson of the Grambling coach.
You have to give a disclaimer when you talk about Eddie Robinson Jr. Like, no, he's not the son or grandson of Eddie Robinson.
That's the only reason people even know this Bama. Come on, man. Stop it, bro. Yeah, this is who you losing to? Man, stop it.
Hey, we gotta get out of being stuck in our ways, man. Bro, you can't pull the stuff that some of these coaches are pulling the SWAC. You can't pull that crap in another program.
Yeah.
They will get rid of your ass.
Okay. But once again, it all depends on the expectation, right? Like if you Vanderbilt, you cool.
Hey, Scotty, Vanderbilt will fire your ass.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
They give your ass 3 years. They will get rid of
losing it all. We've been losing, but you're gonna continue to lose. Yeah, they so I don't know how Maynard's still there. Joe, coming to you then, Mr. Sergeant.
Hey, what's going on, Scott? What's going on, Mike?
What's goody?
All right, first of all, I'm a Jack State fan, and Mike, I'm gonna be honest. The way we've been playing, we ain't got a chance to get it all called.
Thank you.
We don't have a chance. So I'm trying to help you out on your chicken wing. Don't put too much on them. For Jackson State offense. I've been looking for the offensive scheme they ran against South Carolina with the 3 tight end set and all that stuff. I haven't seen that yet. For the defensive coordinator, he needs to be gone. They don't do nothing but line up and go. They don't show nothing fancy, no different schemes, no blitzing, no nothing. And Deion showed y'all how to win in the sweat. Most of the sweat quarterbacks are not that good. If you blitz them, you'll win all day. And they don't do that. They don't do that. That's all I gotta say, man. I'm gone.
I appreciate it, Joe. I just think y'all were so anti.
I ain't gonna say we ain't got no chance now. Come on now.
Yeah, I really don't. But I mean, honestly, it's a very slim chance, like very slim.
Y'all gonna crown me when we beat them. So I'm rolling with the Tigers. Y'all gonna say Mike said it.
Mike, you always rolling with the Tigers.
Hey,
you never not said
but
it.
I said if so happen they walk into the vet and beat us, I'll take them against FAMU.
Now you just smoking crack.
They hot, Scotty.
In Bragg, bro.
They hot, Scotty. Them boys.
I don't give a damn if they scorching. In Bragg, that shit they about to cool off. Let me see. Mr. Sergeant, coming to you.
Hey, Scotty, man, I'm driving. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir, we can.
Hey, so Mike Reed is your brother, your Christian brother, Larry Sargent.
Christian brother.
How are you doing, my brother?
Mr. Sargent, I'm doing good. I don't need help. I'm only down 5. I predicted us to beat Jackson State by 7, so I'll be +2.
That's the devil talking through you, brother. That's the wrong bet to make. I know you feel confident, but I'm going to give you a formula to help extricate you out of this situation. Because you don't have a problem, brother. You have a situation. And I serve a God who can help you in your situation. Here's what I want you to do, Mike Reed. I need you to do the impossible to make the possible happen. A lot of preachers will tell you to do the possible to make the impossible happen. But I'm going to ask you, Mike Reed, on this sacred day to do the impossible. Now, I need you to go back and I need you to look at every single victory that JSU has had. And with the exception of Florida A&M University, I need you to go back and look at every team you have lost to. Now, if the teams you have lost to had a winning record before you played them versus the teams you have won who had a losing record when you played them, then I want you to write all that down. I want you to pray over it, and I want you to step back, bury your pride, and choose Alcorn to win by 10. Get yourself out of this debt so you can have as much chicken wings as you want.
Mr. Sargent, outside of FAMU, we only lost to 2 teams, Texas State and Alabama State.
Were they winning before they played you? Did they have winning records before they played you?
Texas State.
FAMU was 0-0.
Okay, FAMU was 0-0.
Yeah,
Texas State.
Texas State was. I think they were winning. They had a winning record.
They had a winning record.
Yeah.
Alabama State. Did they have a winning record at the time?
No. They probably were either 500 or one below 500.
Oh.
No, they probably did have a winning record because
they did at the time.
They beat Southern. No, they lost to Miles.
They lost to Miles.
It was 1-1.
They beat Southern, lost to Miles. It was early in the season.
Did y'all play them after FAMU or before FAMU? After FAMU. So they lost to FAMU.
I don't know. They might have a losing record.
Yeah. So
Mike Reed, we need to get you out of the debt. We need to stop you eating that church's chicken that's going to give you a heart attack, diabetes, and high blood pressure. And I want you to swallow your pride, brother. Choose Alcorn by 10. Get out of debt. Get out of the winning deficit that you are in. Save your children, Mike Reed. We love you, brother. I'm gonna continue to pray for you, and I'm fasting my own chicken wings, so I don't have to, so I can consecrate that to God, so you can be free. Think about it, pray over it, and I'll catch you next time.
Appreciate it, Mr. Sergeant. He said, think about it, pray about it. I'll catch you next time. Let me see. 6935 coming to you, and I see you 8572, and then 7034. I see both of y'all. What's up, caller? You live.
What's up, Brody?
Hey, what's up, D?
How you feeling?
I'm good. How
hey,
you
what's
doing?
up, Mike?
What's up with it, D?
Hey, look, you and that crooked cop, y'all better leave Mike alone. I've been filing reports that haven't been getting filed. So if you can get like in line, that'll be fine. But we're gonna talk about JSU because I keep hearing all this. I guess people watching the game through Perry Vision because the only thing that separates JSU their 3 losses is the first quarter. FAMU outscored them by 28, which me and you still argue to this day was the luckiest game FAMU has played.
The luckiest?
Right or wrong? Yeah, it's the luckiest. JSU haven't gave up another kickoff. JSU hasn't fumbled another snap on the field goal. And Mike Brown, I guess he had too much Jerry curl juice in his hand. He was fumbling the ball and shit. But FAMU was lucky. FAMU was not that good. Man, you have talked about this.
Well, listen, we talked about Musa, but I never told you FAMU is not good. I said it all depends on what Musa does.
It's real simple to stop FAMU. Musa complete all his passes down the middle of the field. We have already talked about this. That's where everything comes from. Musa and FAMU was not that good. They done lucked up against Southern. They lucked up against JSU. I think Alcorn will beat them for real. If they make it there, Alcorn is going to beat them.
I can't. I don't know about that one. I can't rock with you on that one. I think okay. If we go unit for unit, the only unit that I think the 2 units that I think they're better at is running back and in quarterback, where their unit is better. Their O line's not better than FAMU's. Their D line's not better than FAMU's. Their defensive backs, I think that's a push. I think their defensive backs are a push. I like the physicality with Alcorn plays with. I don't think the linebackers that's FAMU all day long. So I don't know. I don't know where you get what I'm saying. Wide receivers, that could be a push. That could be a push.
And I got Alcorn receivers over there. It ain't nothing about FAMU that jumps out. Like, if you would play against them, what you going to stop? What would be the thing that you want to stop against?
The passing. You gotta get pressure on Musa.
I think, well, Musa is 50-50. You know how I feel about that. If you can't start at Vanderbilt, you ain't no good quarterback to me.
That's fair. I look at it like this. With Alcorn, because they got beat by PV and FAMU demolished PV.
Here we go with this. Different strokes for different folks, man. You can't go off of that.
No, I'm just saying, but how can but think about it like this. I went off of Southern and Texas Southern, and I'm like, okay, you barely beat Texas Southern, and then you turn around and get mollywopped by Alcorn, which I knew you would because Alcorn is a more talented team.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So there is some there. I agree with you. Like, you can't take a game by game. Like, you can't be like, oh, because they lost to here. But you can see, okay, if this gave you problems with this team, how are you supposed to stop this from this team?
All right.
You get what I'm saying? So
I get what you're saying. Let me give my breakdown of JSU. JSU, their offense, I think what they missing is like with Dion, he had their formula, like with their receivers. They don't have no big receivers. They don't have no possession receivers. So that's what's messing up their offense right there. You know, their receivers. Huh?
No, go ahead. Finish your point.
I said their receivers, they don't get enough separation, you know, for the routes that they running. I think they was good. I think last game they played against Texas Southern when they did a lot of waggles and a lot of mess. That's where they best at because, you know, you can't check a receiver for so long. So I think they need to go after them with possession receiver, and they need to give 16 more playing time. That's their only big body receiver, right?
I like that kid. I think he's a freshman too.
The defense, we already know about that. Mike,
what's up?
Can you tell TC to go and find somebody off a DT tree and bring them in as their defensive coordinator? Because with all the stunts that they run, they taking their defensive ends out of the plays. That's the reason why they're not getting any sacks. If you go back and watch their tape, just count how many times they ran stunts.
Well, let me say this, D, before I let you go. If you feel like because first of all, mano y mano, those guys aren't good. So if you feel like you have to run stunts to get them open because they can't win one-on-ones, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of offensive linemen in the SWAC don't communicate. So that's why I would assume you run stunts to try to get them, turn their head, look the wrong way, whoop-de-whoop-whoop. But I don't give a damn if they did stunts or not. Antonio Doyle is not that guy. He's not. And then the other DN, I don't even know his name. He ain't that guy.
Webb. That's the dude from LSU, Webb.
Oh, he's not. He
38.
hasn't been bad. He hasn't been great, but he hasn't been bad. You know what I'm saying?
When they blitz, they get to the quarterback. When they let the DNs blitz, yeah, they do good, but they run stunts on first down. Like, who the hell does that? That's why I keep telling you, go watch that Texas State game. Their first play, JSU ran a stunt, and Texas State ran a trap. So they ran right into the damn play that Texas State wanted them to do. That's why dude broke the long run. Like, they picking the wrong time to do the exotic stuff. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's tough. But all right, D, appreciate the call, though, my boy. I mean, listen, I think your receivers. I
say they don't get a lot of separation.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find special guys, but I mean, from what I heard, Rico's going in the portal, Seven's going in the portal. Fabian McCray, I mean, he's real up and down. Kobe Paul, I heard Duke Miller going in the portal, which I said he wasn't that good in the first place.
If they ain't do what they need to do at Jackson State, what they gonna do anywhere else?
It's all possible. It's possible. You can learn. 7034 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
Gentlemen, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Why you sound like you far from the phone?
Oh, is that better?
Nah, it sounds like you. I mean, we can hear you, but it sounds like you were like you're in a tunnel or something.
Oh, I'm in the bathroom. What you want, brother? What you want? I'm supporting the show and calling in. I got you on, man.
Go ahead, man.
All right. I got a chicken question and a serious question. Now, here's my serious question.
Go ahead.
All right, now, I can only do one thing. Do I go to the SWAC championship game or the celebration
SWAC
bowl?
championship.
Now, mind you,
SWAC championship.
SWAC championship.
Because, and I'm glad you asked me that because I literally just had a conversation with Smash about that. He asked me, was I going to the celebration bowl? I said no. I said because it's too corporate, right? It's not. You don't really get a true HBCU feel. You go to the SWAC championship. Bragg, their first championship game, and I don't know how long that actually counts at Bragg. Oh, now it's gonna be rocking. Oh, it's gonna be rocking. And if it's all corn there too, oh, it's gonna be rocking. It's gonna be rocking.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. My second question. Now, Mike, you talk about you had to look for some corns to get you some chicken.
Yeah.
True story. Now I'm from Dallas, so we got a spot in Dallas called Williams Chicken, right?
Yeah.
So back in the day, they used to have a special, 99-cent special. Me and my roommate was so broke, dog. We couldn't even afford a 99 cents for the 99-cent special. We had about 78 cents, dog. And they let us make it. We had 99 cents for the 99-cent special. The dude was cool. So he says, man, y'all, here, man, take this chicken, man. Y'all know, man.
He said, go on, man.
That's so funny.
Anyway, man, love the show, man. Love the show. And I go to the SWAC championship game then.
All right, man.
Later.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to Celebration Bowl.
You go to Celebration Bowl? I thought, I mean, you already bought tickets because you thought Jack State was going to go back. So I get why you
I
go.
just got my room last week. You remember I was telling you about the issues we was having?
Yeah.
I finally got a room last week.
Yeah, I feel you.
At the Omni.
Yeah. I just so y'all not gonna be there, or y'all?
I'm gonna be there wearing these.
Okay. Yeah.
Hopefully, Mr. Campbell can join me so I can get one.
Listen.
So I can get one of them fine FAMU young ladies. You know, one of them prestigious alumnus of Florida A&M University.
Florida agricultural and mechanical.
The highest of 7 hills, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, Scott.
Allegedly. Yeah, them hills are looking a little iffy. Some bumpy hills out there. The highest, I don't know, but hey.
But you're absolutely right. From an HBCU, if you want the HBCU experience, like the SWAC experience, go to a SWAC championship.
Oh yeah,
tailgate. You got all that good stuff going on. Celebration Bowl, like you say, is corporate. No tailgate. It's just you go to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, listen, I'm trying. Me and Key trying to put the logistics together, boy. We try to get down there big time. Let me say this before. If you're in Dallas, listen. This is not sponsored. Henderson's Chicken.
I'm a Rudy's guy.
I never had it, and I never. Yeah, I know people always said go to Rudy's. Listen, Henderson's Chicken is literally in every kind of hood, and they got these tenders. They got these 3. They do 3, and I think like a 3, 4, 6-piece tenders, and them jokers be and they seasoned.
But Scott, I found a low key spot. Louisiana's Chicken.
Louisiana Chicken,
not Popeyes. Oh, Louisiana's Chicken and Seafood. Boy, them wings off the chain.
I've seen that. I think they had a spot out in Carrollton.
They got multiple locations.
Yeah, they got a spot in Carrollton. I've been to that joint. It was pretty good. I didn't get the wings though. But
I'm a Rudy's guy. Rudy extra seasoning. No, that seasoning, boy, they will make you lick your fingers. At Rudy's. In the little 6-piece.
Rudy's, I heard that line be too long.
Scott, that line be so long.
Yeah, I heard Rudy's line be too long. So I'm not a patient man. I'm not patient at all. So the key to tell you, if I see a line, I just start itching. I'm like, I can't.
That's the key to Rudy's. You got to park and get out and go to the walk-up thing. You'll get your food fast if you walk up to it versus standing in the drive-through line.
That car line be like something like freaking out of Starbucks. 4512 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
Scotty, Mike Reed, what's going on, brothers?
What's good? What's
goody, man? Ohio in the building. Listen, man, I just want to touch on 2 things and get y'all thoughts. First, I want to go with Jackson State and the season right now, where they were 7-3, looking to go 8-3.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is why people like Scotty and others give them a hard time. This is TC's first year, and I think it's a solid season. The only game they lost this year that they were favored to win was the Alabama State game.
Yeah.
And I think had everybody in Jackson State world had said, hey, if we can go at 7-4 or 8-3, this would be a great season. But you had people hyping it up as if they were going to be better than they've been the last 2 years. And that, to me, allowed them not to have the season that they should have had. They put too much pressure on those guys that was unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? So I give TC credit for having a good season. It's just some of the delusional people did it to themselves and made people really root for them even more. Cat talking about we got more depth. Jason Brown is just as good after the South Carolina State game. You know what I'm saying? Like
who said that?
It wasn't necessary.
Who said that?
But my brother said that. I ain't want to throw him under the bus right now, but he definitely said that. You know what I'm saying? I used to live in Jacktown for 3 years. But I love you, but a lot of y'all was saying that, man. So after it's all said and done, after the smoke settles, I think TC had a successful year 1. Like I said, we didn't expect them to beat FAM. At least I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I definitely didn't expect them to beat Texas State. The Alabama State game is the only game that they blew that they should have won or was favored to win. So it's a great season. Win, lose, or draw against Alcorn. Now moving on I just want to get y'all opinion about that. And your assessment, Scotty, and then you can go second. What was your thoughts on how TC has done in year one? And not to make excuses, I give them credit. They battled through some injuries with losing Mulligan and losing Powers, probably their two best offensive players. But what would you guys grade, or how well did you think TC did in year one?
I give him a B.
Yeah, I give him a B also.
I'm solid with the B. Like I listen. I don't like Jackson, but I gotta call a spade a spade. I give him a B. Yeah. I mean, first year, to me, it's all about the turnover and just having a competitive team. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nobody coming from, like, you got new coaches, new offense, new defense. There's nobody really that's been in this system before. So it's like everybody's first year in the system trying to all make it work. And then I agree with you. I think it's the high expectations that came with it. But I'm going to keep saying the schedule favored Jackson. It just did, because that middle portion of it was scrubs. It was all scrubs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, don't get me wrong, they beat Bama State, which is looking like a somewhat of a comparable team, but Alabama State ain't scary. They just decent. They know who they are. You know what I'm saying? So, the middle of that schedule was a cakewalk. They did what they were supposed to do. They won the games they were supposed to win. And whoop-de-whoop. So I'm like, but I'll give him a B for just having a competitive team with all that turnover. What you got, Mike?
Yeah. B, considering the turnover. The issues with the defensive coordinator, with the defense early in the year. Special teams play, that's been killing us all year. The injuries, because we had kicker injuries, punter injuries, all type of crazy injuries going on through the year. But he still prevailed. He's still 7-3. With a chance to go 8-3 for the year, so it's a B.
The conference has been locked.
And y'all are right on the money. That's why I said I give him a solid B, not a minus or a B plus, but a solid B. I think he did a great job considering the high turnover. You know what I'm saying? And the expectations. And I got to give him another shout out, because I thought he picked the right game to switch quarterbacks. When Jason Brown lost that game to Alabama State, which technically, that's the last time I called in, I didn't really think he cost them that game. It was a lot of fumbles that game.
It was
Jacoby Morgan had Valley on the schedule. He had Pine Bluff on the schedule, and then he had this game that's passed on the schedule with a bye week before they play Alcorn leading into next season. So I got to give him credit. I think he made the transition to Morgan at the right time, considering that their season was done. I mean, it was done when they lost to FAMU, but people was wishing that FAMU would lost a game or two to make it interesting. But I got to give them credit for going in a different direction and going to the future. Now, my second question for you brothers, moving into the SWAC championship game, will we see FAMU and Alcorn? I think that's the game we all want to see. I think that's the game that the people want to see, and I think that's going to be the best possible game. Who do you guys have winning that game if that's the matchup? And then I'll give my opinion and why I think who will win.
I got FAMU by a lot, but
a lot. Wow.
Yeah, at least by 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
Alcorn got to get through that team that wear blue and white first. That's the team they need to be worried about.
Mike, I think you're 1,000% correct. Even if they lose to Jackson State, they still go make it.
They can have a chance, because if somebody lose, they could have a chance to still go. If PV lose, am I right, Scotty?
If PV wins out and Alcorn loses to Jackson, PV goes.
Yeah.
If Southern wins out and Alcorn loses, then I still think Alcorn might go.
Yeah, because they beat them head to head.
They got the head-to-head. Yeah, they got the head-to-head. So
PV got the head-to-head over Alcorn. So I get it.
PV had a chance to go, and they went down to Itabena and lost. Like, so we can't depend on PV to do nothing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Even if Alcorn loses Jackson State, I don't see it being a way that they don't go.
Yeah.
But Mike, who do you have in that matchup if it plays out that way?
If Alcorn loses, when Alcorn loses to us, I'm taking FAM. But if Alcorn can upset Jackson State, I take them going in the bread, because they the hottest team in the conference to beat FAMU. I'm taking them.
Yeah, I'm taking Alcorn too. Win, lose, or draw versus Jackson State. I don't think it'll be emotional.
He said against Jackson State, guy.
Oh, I thought he said against FAMU.
Yeah, see, you're not even listening. He said I'm taking Alcorn against Jackson State. Win, lose, or draw. That's what he said.
No. What I'm saying is I'm taking Alcorn versus FAMU win lose draw against Jackson.
Yeah.
They win or lose that game.
Oh,
And
got you.
it don't matter.
Got you.
I just think that Alcorn is kind of like NCCU. I think they're more prepared for this moment because they had those tough losses. They played against better competition than what Jackson State and FAMU played. Let's just be honest and call a spade a spade. And I think that Coach McNair, who's been a solid rock as long as he's been there, I think his team is playing the best football at the right time. And I think it's going to be an interesting matchup. And with that run game and with the quarterback playing better, I think because, and let's just be honest, Scotty and Mike, Musa, man, I like him. He had a great interview when you had him on with Perry, I think last week or week before last. He just doesn't scare me, man. Like Musa would have to beat me. You know what I'm saying? Like he would have to beat me. He just doesn't scare me. And I see FAMU escaping in a lot of close games that they should probably really be blowing teams out. And I just think Alcorn is a better team from top to bottom that can really cause them some issues. I think Ben and Bragg, they have an advantage there, but Alcorn playing that tough early season schedule, I think, is going to pay big dividends in the SWAC championship.
What tough early season schedule? They played against a 1-7 McNeese team. They played against, I think Stephen F. Austin is like 1-7. The only tough team was Still in Money University, and they haven't got a win all season outside of Alcorn. So what are we talking about right now?
But Scotty, let's be honest. Historically, SWAC teams haven't went out and played that type of competition. Those teams are having down years. But let's just be honest. If we put those teams inside the SWAC, where do they fall?
Oh,
you know
that's fair.
what I'm saying?
That's fair.
That's how we have to look at it.
That's fair. I mean, they come out with more wins in their own conference, but I think the only win they had was against McNeese, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. They beat McNeese, and that's what I'm saying. Those other losses was against, in my opinion, superior competition, and they competed in all those games.
I think FAMU beat Stephen F. Austin. I think FAMU beats McNeese.
I think I like them against Stephen F. Austin, but I don't know about McNeese, man. And again, I haven't seen them because I did watch the Alcorn game. I haven't seen them play since then, but I just think playing tougher out of conference opponents is going to help them, and not playing those D2 schools like we see so many SWAC teams continue to do, which is just laughable to say the least. The only teams that should be playing D2 is the Alabama schools if they want to play Miles or Tuskegee, keep that money and stay. I get that, but come on, man.
I gotta let you go, man. We got 10 minutes left in the stream. Appreciate the call,
y'all, man. Keep up the good work,
bro. No problem, bro. I'm taking these last two callers. JB, be quick, and 8572, be quick. Coming to you, 8572.
What Scotty, man? It's Al from the D, man.
What's up, Al? Talk to me.
Hey, I love you, Scotty. Hey, man, Mike. Hey, man, I know you like Jackson, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this time Alcorn gonna have something for them guys. I remember last year, if Alcorn could have figured the quarterback out a little bit quicker in that game, it might have been a little different story. Hey, I say it again, TC, you gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. Guys gotta stop looking at the portal thinking they're gonna make they're gonna always win. And I think Scotty said it right. Them coordinators, they gotta really step it up next year.
Absolutely.
So we'll see. Y'all guys have a good evening.
Hey, man, appreciate the call, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. I think your coordinators really they got to take it. The reason I say they got to take a step forward is because they got they're going to have a lot of guys returning. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be this process of trying to figure things out. It should be, hey, let's take the next step in this system or offense or defense. So I'm expecting to see growth from everything and everybody.
That's why I'm 50-50. Like, if you stay okay, but if you can find an upgrade.
Yeah, I agree with Chad. I think people underestimate FAMU's raw talent. I think FAMU has the most talented than anyone to me. Listen, they stack, bro. Like, FAMU is so loaded, it's not even funny. JB, coming to you, last caller. What's up, JB?
Gentlemen, I'll be quick. I'm fresh up the campaign trail, so I'm really trying to make this as fast as possible. Still kind of tired and whatnot. Okay, let me try to speak on a couple things right quick. Okay, first of all, with the TC's first season, I think TC actually did a decent job. I do think the fan base didn't help you guys very much with the crazy, unrealistic expectations, but I think overall you guys did good. Number one. Number two, with FAMU and Alcorn stuff, I do think that eventually scheduling is going to come into effect somewhere. We've seen that whenever the SWAC always goes to Celebration Bowl, Nick always plays tougher outside the conference. It always shows up in the end. So I do think that it's going to come back sooner or later and whatnot. Now, in terms of some of the questions you had earlier, first of all, biscuits, no one beats Red Lobster's cheese biscuits, number 3. And then finally, for the best chicken and whatnot, Bethune Grill, Daytona Beach, Olean/Guthrie's near the Gut Box in Tallahassee, and Harold's Chicken Shack out of Chicago.
That Guthrie's chicken is absolutely disgusting. Hey, I don't.
Lies.
It's oh my God, it's so bad, man. Listen, man. Shout out. Listen, rest in peace, Kofi. When we first went to Tallahassee, he was like, "Oh, look, you got to go to Guthrie's." I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
I went to Guthrie's. That shit is trash, bro. Guthrie's is absolute trash. Like Raising Cane's, trash. Guthrie's, trash. Publix chicken is way better than Guthrie's. Publix chicken tenders, way better. Way better. Guthrie's is so overweighted, bro. Now their fries are good though. Their fries are good. Guthrie's fries are good, but that chicken box is trash, bro.
Hey, the Harold's good too. He mentioned
Harold,
that mild sauce.
Yeah, Key love. Yeah, Key love some Harold's.
That mild sauce, boy.
Hey, what's that place we go in Tallahassee? Kiki. Hey, if you in Tallahassee, go to Kiki's. What? Publix chicken tenders? Hey, that's just crack. I love Publix chicken tenders. I spend 20. I get 15 tenders. They come out to about $26.89. Love them. No, I get 12. I get 12. I get 12 tenders. They come out to like $26. Love it. Love it. Love Publix tenders. And I get the little cheesecake bread. Woo. Anyway. Yeah. Publix is like that. Publix chicken tenders. Listen. Don't judge me until you tried it. Kiki's all over that breakfast spot. Yeah, that Kiki's breakfast spot is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, anyway. All right, let's get up out here. I hate trying to keep. I didn't think we was gonna go 2 hours. I thought we was gonna be in and out.
It was a good show. We got a chance to talk about other programs and this is our bye week, so it was a good conversation tonight, Scott.
It was. Listen, man, y'all Bama's is fat, bro. First of all, let me just say this. Let me get all my food stuff out the way. Bojangles is overrated. Popeye's biscuits are good. I love Popeye's biscuits. I know they hard, but I don't know why I love them. KFC biscuits is good. I'm not doing no honey and no biscuit. That's just weird.
You got to try, Scott.
I know, bro. I'm not doing it.
Try it, man.
I'm not doing it. I'm not a biscuit guy. I'm more of a roll guy.
Yeah, me too. I like rolls.
I like rolls. Texas Roll House.
Texas Roll House. Well, Scotty, but you just said you don't like the cinnamon butter.
I tell them to bring me regular butter. I be like, hey, I tell them to bring me regular butter. I ain't doing this cinnamon crap. You know what I'm saying? Babe, what's the other place we went to? Charlie's? Old Charlie's?
I ain't been to Old Charlie's.
Ooh, Old Charlie's, that bread so damn good. And Outback bread be hitting, boy. Outback bread be hitting. I'm a bread guy. I'm not a biscuit guy. I don't like biscuit sandwiches. They be too dry. I can't do that stuff. So I gotta get like croissants, rolls. I'm more of a bourgeois. You know what I'm saying? Biscuits is too much. All right. What's your top food places? We gonna get up out of here.
I'm fat, Scotty. It depends on what type of food we talking. Cause I eat at so many different places.
Talk about biscuits and all that. We do what?
We talking about the biscuits?
Yeah, what we talking about?
Texas Roll House, number one for sure. I don't think anybody come close to them. Probably what's the spot name? They got the croissant style rolls. Damn, what's the place called?
Croissant style rolls?
Yeah,
Cheddars.
That's it. Cheddars off the chain. Cheddars probably coming at number 2. 3, I don't know who come close to that. Cause them 2 right there, Scotty. I go to Texas Roll House just for the rolls.
I go to Outback just for the bread. Well, I'll be sitting there with a Sprite. They be like, "You want anything else?" I'll be like, "No, I'm good." The ladies be like, "He better tip me too." I'll be like, I be like, "Oh, I'm just good. Can I get some more bread?"
Red Lobster overrated. They rolls kind of overrated to me.
Yeah,
They okay.
Yeah, it ain't. I mean, it's all right.
It's
It's all right. Their food is nasty to me. Them in Olive Garden is overrated too. But that's a whole other thing. Anyway,
all of the conversation.
All right, listen, guys, we're gonna get up out of here. Listen, until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'ma holla. God bless.